not okay with me.
She's not heavy, she's just low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She can be low, but the same thing. Heavy is not an option.
Okay.
And I would have her a little straighter than this. This is a lot of neck in.
Okay.
Yeah. So even in your warm-up, you want to focus on outside range.
Yes, okay.
Really important, even to the point of almost being counter positioned.
Okay.
Till they accept that, you feel like you have that outside shoulder, they're accepting outside range, and then you add to that your inside aid.
Okay.
So that's not heavy. Boy, it looks it.
I can let it go.
Okay.
Doesn't fall on her face, but.
I would have her not quite this strung out then.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit shorter rein, a little bit more, yeah, that she's rounding out instead of like battering ram it.
Okay.
And then I would bend her out to the outside occasionally.
Okay.
Yep, get that shoulder moving maybe to the inside, or just get her off your outside leg, and then let her look in again so that we get her warmed up, or yeah, warmed up a little bit laterally as well as longitudinally. Yep. Don't let her rubberneck one way or the other. I wouldn't let her be that long. You'll see it in the pictures in the video. She uses no muscles when she's that long, okay? Yep, so make her be an arched bridge, not a string blowing in the wind. And then get a little bit better response to your right leg. I feel like she's really stuck into your right leg. So a little leg yield maybe off your inside leg. Some circles and get her bending because she's not really filling out the left side of her jowl. Yeah, good. And then circle right, turn your body right. Hi, Farron. Yeah. Now I actually need a little right eyeball this way. Relax your lower back, you're trying too hard. Circle again with some bend, Monica, and feel like your leg yielding out. Let her look in and push her out. Yeah, twist your body right. There's a right hind leg. You need that underneath your saddle. Feel that?
Yep.
Yeah, good girl. Yep. There you go. Now you have a place to sit too, I think. Yep. And you know, I'm not against you playing with that inside rein a little bit, saying, you know what, soften your jaw and look in. The other way, she wants to look in too much. So she wants to be too much regulated by left rein. You got to get her even in two reins. Yeah. That's that shoulder that you feel. But to me, to the right, it's her rib cage. Yeah, I like this frame. You've lost the right shoulder though. So a little baby counter position. Yep, pop the shoulder back in, and then you don't have to live there, right? If you feel like you get it, then come back and try to be in true position. Yep, now you lower. Good girl. And then bend her to the outside again. There goes the shoulder. Yep, off your right leg again. Or your thigh and knee. Sometimes the thigh and knee will get that to move. And then when you ask her to look in, Monica, keep that right thigh and knee on her. Yep. There you go. There you go. Tricky, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, right rein, right thigh and knee, but you sit left. You got her. That's it. She's like, gosh darn it. Yeah, she keeps trying, huh? I can pop my shoulder out. Good, leg yield off your other leg. Keeping the neck straight. There we go. 3-loop or 4-loop serpentine. Maybe cut off your quarter lines. Outside rein does the turning. Yeah, that was a good catch, wasn't it? Turn your body right, outside thigh and knee, outside rein, do the turning. It's all right. Yep, that doesn't mean canter. It means don't fall that way. Yep, your body weight stays left though. You're a little twisted around this way, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
I would walk if she's not in any shape. Let her have a little breather. Good girl. So I don't see much good coming out of letting her be that long and that stiff. And you'll see it. Is that a video or a camera?
Video.
Yeah, so you'll see it on the video that she just looked like she swallowed a broomstick and was trotting around. And then when we just shortened her up a little, I mean, I don't expect her to be, you know, collected or anything, but I need a little bit more pressure on each end of the accordion to make that pop up round in the back.
Got it, okay.
And no tongue, I've seen no tongue.
Good.
Yep. I think the tongue probably comes along when we have her a little bit more working her butt off, but I don't know her that well.
It seems to me it's always when she gets off balance, like if she spooks and she throws herself off balance, it comes right out.
Huh. So I want to warm up a little bit of canter, but I also want to, after that, I think a really good exercise for her is going to be renvers shoulder in, which is haunches out, shoulder in. So that we pop a shoulder in, get a hind leg, then stand up on this shoulder, give me that hind leg. And I think that'll get her taller. It'll get her a little bit more on a shorter wheelbase without her fretting and without us forcing her to do it. But let's see what we have on each lead. So this is haunches in and shoulder right.
Okay.
That's what she did to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Preparing for that transition. And it's not huge, but just so you know that she's keeping herself from being aligned. That's why I think renvers is going to be fabulous. But we can't do renvers to go into a Canada part. So same thing, a little bit shorter than she wants. I want her borderline counterflexed. Turn down your quarter line and leg yield away from your inside leg. Twist your body left. Get your body weight to the lead. Yeah. Whoops. Yep. Just walk and fix it. Yep. So you got to be really careful where your body weight is and what your shoulders are doing and where you're looking, okay? So leg yield again away from your inside leg. Look at the bar and really exaggerate your body to the left. Not too much neck. There's no neck bend in the leg yield. Yep, so the whole idea is to get her onto this right rein, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So quarter line again, and you're going to leg yield away from your inside leg. Just flexion, a little bit of flexion. Both of you look left. Off that left leg, supple the left rein. Good. Turn even earlier so you have more chance to go sideways. Almost flex her right. Turn, 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 turn. Leg yield. Look at the barn. Yep, pull her head to the right. Don't pull her head to the left. Yep. And now circle. You look in. Ride your lead because she knows her leads. Yep, on the circle, borderline counterflex. You look in. Yep, you can pull her head out without looking at it, right?
Yeah.
Yep. There we go. Use your right leg right now. That's a balanced canter. Feel that?
Yeah.
That's pretty lined up.
Yeah, it feels better.
And then straight ahead. And another circle with that same feeling. You sit left, flex her slightly out, you look in. So you want her rib cage to bend left and you want her right shoulder to come around like that. There you go. That's nice right there, huh? That really came and stood up to the right rein. And you still have her. Don't look at it, feel it. So this is pretty long, but if she hasn't been ridden for a month, I'm okay with it, huh?
Yeah, this is her.
Don't pull her neck in. Make her be on that right rein. Exactly. And back to trot. Just start posting. You don't have to pull. So push your butt down an extra time. Take it to the back of the saddle and go boom, boom. Little leg heel back and forth off of each leg. Yep, and then the other leg. Yep, just start putting off that right leg again. She's like, yeah, but that's capturing my outside. Our reins look long. And leg heel back and forth. Good. And now off your right leg, twist your body right. Feel that reluctance to your right leg? Yeah. Yeah, and just sort of bop her with it, right? Just a little salami leg. There we go. Now we're taller, huh?
Yeah.
And now circle and try to keep her this shorter of a frame. Yes. Keep your seat moving. Good. Now bend her left, which means left leg, not left rein. Use your right leg. She's going to fall right, I can tell you. Too much neck left. There. There. Now, get a rib cage away from you. It's not your left rein that's the problem. It's your left leg. Kick her. Give her a little boot. Hold on to that outside rein. Go straight. Circle again. Borderline counter flex. But you sit left. Same thing we did at the canter. Don't let her fall in when you sit over there. Aha. Yeah, make her left hind leg step underneath your saddle. You got it. You are right. She is wrong, okay? Don't pull her neck in. Look up. Good. Little half alt. Stomach to your hand. Good girl. No, now it's stopping. So you held that too long. Now circle again. Oh, dear. Circle again and think outside rein and inside leg. Really, really accentuate that. You look in. Yeah, you need your body weight in. Right rein. Don't let her fall right. Ah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, right rein again. Outside leg. She's falling right. There. There. There's two legs tracking behind two front legs.
There's the power.
Yep, and there comes the better movement because she's lined up. Good girl. Good girl. Praise her. That's different, huh? Yeah, I would let her walk because of your right rein. Excellent. She's a long horse, so it's really easy for her to just stay a little bit out of alignment.
So almost getting the leg heel off of the right leg on left rein, and then just getting flexion in the toe.
Yeah, throat latch.
And making my inside leg really do the work of bending
Yeah,
the rib cage.
because when you had her standing up, tracking left, when you had her standing up on her shoulders, she just threw her rib cage to the left.
Yeah.
So she still wasn't really on the right rein, correct?
Yes.
She was like, okay, you got my shoulders up here, but I'm going to just push my rib cage into your inside leg, so I'm still not tracking to that outside rein.
Okay.
So when you got her to let you sit on the inside of her, then everything tracked to the outside rein.
Yeah, and like on the circle yielding out is when I felt that.
Yes, without losing the shoulder.
Okay.
That's the trick there.
So in the shot, my outside leg is still a bit back.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because we want bent.
Okay.
I mean, we're counterflexing her to pop shoulders back in, but ultimately we want her wrapped around your inside leg.
Yeah, so I'm using my outside thigh and knee to like control that outside shoulder.
Yep, that helps.
And then putting my heel kind of a little back to control.
I would not be using my heel. I never use my heels. I use my whole shaft of my boot.
Okay.
Is what I think of. The whole shaft of the inside of my boot. And then if nobody's home, then you can use a spur, which is your heel.
Okay.
Because to me, when people use heels, they draw their leg up too much.
Okay.
And when you draw your leg up to try to grind your heel or whatever into them, then that takes you off that seat bone.
Right.
You need both seat bones to get a horse square going around the circle.
Okay. So that boom shaft is what is basically preventing her haunches from swinging out?
It's a controlling leg, a monitoring, controlling leg, a supporting leg, if you will.
Okay, got it, okay.
Just like, you know, leg yields, you have to have your outside leg on.
Yes.
It's a supporting leg to keep the horse lined up in that hallway.
Okay. So you would get a little bit of right lead and then,
Yeah.
okay.
I've seen no tongue. Yep, get her onto that ring. Yep, turn your body in. There you go, there you go. And she'll flip around on you, right?
Yeah.
So what you need to do is get all your aids on her and say, I'm not moving, because otherwise you can play ping pong with her till you drop dead.
Yeah.
So you got to say, look, you can't barge through this shoulder, and hey, I'm going to sit on the inside of her. So to me, she's not wrapped around your right leg right now. You got her on the outside, but I see no release of that rib cage pushed to the outside. So use your right leg. Turn your body in. Yep. Don't pull her neck in. That's going to be what she wants you to do. That's the first time I've seen the tongue. Left rein, turn the body right. Yep, use your left leg. Kind of give her a little kick, left leg. Supple the right rein if you need to. Body weight to the right. There you go. And the tongue's back in, okay? So that was a resistance more, like she ran into her own mouth, saying, you can't make me bend like this. And the bend will give you the round will give you the back, and then it's a little bit the chicken or the egg, right?
Yeah.
More jump to this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, not a lope. Just your body right. Yep, keep your lower back soft, left leg back, right leg forward. Now give her a little bump, right leg. Tell that rib cage to displace to the outside. Not her shoulders, but her rib cage. Turn your body in. You're looking at her outside ear for some reason. Turn early and leg yield. Same thing. She doesn't give you a place to sit, huh? There's the tongue again. Soft elbow. Don't be tight on this ring. There's such a thing as too much outside rein, yeah? It went back in as soon as you got soft. Turn early and leg yield. Look at the center line. Wait, play with your rein. Play with the bit. I would move the bit around a little bit. Not her head, but the bit. Yep. Leg yield into the next corner. I'm not seeing any response to your right leg. Really crank your body to the right. Push her into that corner. Yes. Softer on your left rein. Yep. Circle. So the tongue is out the whole time. We're going to ignore it. You're awfully tight. You're yanking on your left rein. I want you to follow with your elbows and hips. Kick her, right leg. Look at her right hock for me. And kick her, right leg. And kick her, right leg. And bump her, right leg. And bump her. Keep doing it till you get a response. Too tight on your left rein. She's got to be invited over there, okay? Yep, and bump. And let go. And bump. Yes. Yes. Keep your outside leg supporting. And bump. Soft and let go. Yep, following left rein, following left elbow. It's too dead. So that's you. Every time you follow, her tongue comes back in, Monica. So you might have to be strong for one stride on that outside rein, but a hand that doesn't move at canter is a really bad hand.
Okay.
Elbows and hands have to move in canter like you're swinging on a swing. Your left hand's not following. There, I want that. I want that, and if she takes advantage of that, then you half alter, and you still follow, okay?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not letting her use her top line. Bend her, right leg, soft elbows, both legs on. Push with both seat bones. Tongue is in now, okay? You're yanking backwards, and there's the tongue, okay? Not that you can't take contact, but we don't want to give her an excuse, right? So kind of exaggerate following elbows. Did you ever do jumpers?
Yeah.
So remember in a 2-point
Yeah.
and a hand gallop, that feeling of elbows, okay?
Okay.
Good. Yep. I did jumpers too in eventually. I never did hunter. Yep, now she's coming a little on the forehand, so move her forward a little bit first. Look up. You're on the wrong side of her. You're way off to the left. Following elbows. Yep, shorten your reins if you want to, but follow with your elbows and kick her with your right leg. I would be bumping her with the shaft of my right boot every third stride. You're yanking backwards on your left rein. You'll see it in the video. Elbows go with your hips. Step down into this right stirrup a little bit. Leg yield out. Look in. Yeah, don't be dead on your outside rein. Don't be dead. Yes, yes, be inviting. Super. Yep. Soft on the left elbow. Can be strong without being rigid. Tell her she's good. And tongue is in. Yep. As soon as you're not dead on that rein, so she's kind of got a legitimate beat there. She's pretty strung out right now, though. And then back to trot. Turn your body in. Already got you on the wrong side. Turn early and leg yield. Use your left leg. Give her a little bit of kick with your outside leg. That put the tongue back in, okay? Like carry yourself, right? But you're twisted to the wrong side. Give her a kick with your left leg again. Good. And now let her look in. Circle right. So you look like you're counter bent. Are you doing that on purpose?
Yeah.
I don't think you need to. I think you've got her shoulder. What you don't have is her rib cage.
Okay.
Looking ahead or looking in. Bump her right leg. And bump her right leg. And support outside leg. No big deal. You didn't want that, so come back to trot. Boom, boom with your seat. And then bump her again with your right leg, because that's a bending leg. It doesn't mean canter. Nope, she's still into your right leg. Wiggle your left rein. Shake your left rein. Look, you're way, see where you're looking? I want you to the right. Yep. I don't think you need to counterflex her this way. So circle right and make her bend right. Look right. Yes, right leg. Yep. And right leg. Kick her. Turn around and look at her right hock. You feel where you keep turning your body? Open your right rein and kick her again, right leg. Yep, open kick, open kick. Yep, left leg back and on. Yeah, that's an understandable mistake. Yep. And then use that outside leg. Yep. Turn your body in. Leg yield into that corner. And move the bit a little bit. And leg yield into the next corner. Move the bit by just moving your fingers. Yes. Move your fingers. Twist your body. She keeps throwing you left. So you got to fight like hell. Right shoulder back, right hip back, right hand not crossing over the top of her neck. Getting a response to your right leg and not having her blow through your outside edge. There you go. She's going, well, how come you can catch me in all four corners? The tongue's coming out and going back in randomly. Don't look at it. Otherwise, you're on the wrong side of her, okay? Left leg back. Large circle, right a little, haunches in. Right hip forward. Pull her head to the right a little bit. A little bit of right flexion. Yep, outside leg back. Good. Yep. Easy. Good. Down the long side, a little haunches in. That put her tongue back in. Yep. Right hip forward. Get down into your inside thigh and knee. Reins are too long if you can pull them into your crotch. Play with your right rein, use your right leg. Play with your right rein, use your right leg. Play with your right rein for right flexion. Yay! Yep. Here we go. And then let her straighten. Good girl. That should feel pretty good. Oh, there goes the tongue, so play with the bit. Yep, and now straighten her again. And probably let her walk. She's not in that good a shape. We did more than we should have in one stint. But she asked for it. So this direction, you cannot be talked into looking over there at her tongue or at her head. You've got to really fight to stay on the inside of her. Hi, Jeanette.
Hey, Jane.
Hi, follow. Oh my God, I've been seeing way too much lately. Seeing way too much of you. So it's interesting, when you really put her on the outside rein, the tongue comes back in. It's when she's bouncing off of it that she goes, It only comes out that side?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, it's great to have your input because from being on her, I've always felt that she's losing the left shoulder. But, you know,
She's losing the left connection, for sure.
The rib cage.
But one way she can do it is by doing this all the time.
Yeah.
Go ahead and try to put me over there.
Right.
That's why haunches in works.
Right, okay.
Being a good girl, yes you are. So I want to come over here though. I think your throat latch is too tight now that we're walking. So if she does really come up and go around, I don't want that digging into her throat latch.
Right. Yeah, it looked like it was for a second.
Yeah, I don't know what. All right, I want to try some on there.
Okay.
Maybe though, what we're going to do to the right, in fact I know it, we're going to do haunches in, shoulder in.
Okay.
So we'll play haunches in and take your time
take it
and
to
shoulder in.
Okay.
That tongue comes out, or the ribs come in, back to haunches in. And then I think to the left, we'll do shoulder in, haunches out.
Okay.
Which is wrong there.
Okay.
Which is the same thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what the doctor ordered.
You want her on left brain first?
Whatever you want. We went a lot to the right, so let's go this way.
Yeah.
And we'll do shoulder in, renvers this way.
Okay.
And take your time. I mean, take a few strides to switch from one to the other. But basically, your hips are going to be exactly the same. Your left hip is back, your right hip is forward for shoulder in, but your weight is left and the scissors of your legs are left leg forward, right leg back, right? For haunches in, your left hip is back, your right hip is forward. So your hips stay the same. You just have to switch the scissors of your legs and the side that you sit on, okay? Yep, so look at me, it's easier to look. This is shoulder in, correct? Oh, sorry. Shoulder in, okay? Inside hip is back. Outside hip's a little forward, scissors of your leg, you're saying left bend. When I want to go to renvers, my hips actually stay the same. I just switch my legs and where my weight is.
Got it. Okay.
So you keep it really simple in your mind like that.
Yeah, so shoulder in, so the weight is on the inside of the spine.
Yep, and your left shoulder and hip are back a little bit.
Okay.
So that you're getting that inside hind leg carry.
Got it.
Right? So you're going shoulder in, and then you go renvers.
Okay.
These stay the same, but you switch your legs.
Okay, and you come to the other side of the
Correct. You
saddle.
switch the bend and where your weight is. So
Okay.
you will always have your weight to the bend, as a rule of thumb. Not true in some instances, but most of the time. Yeah. And then you can take like 2 or 3 steps to flip the bend and to switch her to renvers. And then I would go back and forth a lot. Too much neck bend, way too much neck bend. Pull on your right rein straight back, not across her neck. Yep, rein's short. You should be looking through her ears, not to the outside. Half halt. I feel like this is running to me. Yeah. And then shoulder in. Twist your body left, shift both reins towards your inside hip, outside thigh and knee. Keep that shoulder off the track. And now step down in your right thigh and knee and flip the bend. You got it. Play with that right rein. Yep. Haunches should be on the track and shoulders should not. Do you think you have that? Not really. She's just kind of straight. So go back to shoulder in. That's too much neck. It's shoulder in, not neck in. Still too much neck. And then outside leg back. So she's giving you a lot of angle. There, that's more like it, okay? It's 30 degrees. That's all shoulder in is. If you get more than that, they're screwing with you.
Okay.
I've never seen a horse be able to offer more bend and angle and be really bent. Good. Step into that right thigh and knee. Pull her head to the right. She's got to flex right. Yeah. And then take your time. Switch your legs and come to shoulder in. Feel how much taller she is?
Yeah.
But careful in shoulder in. You're getting suckered by thinking she's really bent and all she is bent in the neck.
Okay.
Keep your inside leg forward, not back. Otherwise you're pushing her butt out. And renvers. Down into your right thigh and knee. Oh, I'm loving this, huh? Don't cross a rein over. Now just let her go kind of straight and feel her in 2 reins and see what you have. Change rein across your diagonal. Look up. Good girl. Yeah, that's pretty straight and looks pretty even. So this way we're going. Haunches in, and if you can, I would shorten her up. If she's going to offer to get a little shorter in her wheelbase from the exercises, take advantage of it, okay? So from haunches into shoulder, and you're going to have to take a number of strides because you have to take 1 stride to get her straight, another stride or 2 to get her shoulders in, okay? So it's not going to be zip, flip, flip, okay? Right hip forward for haunches in, bending her. And then right hip back for shoulder in. Yep, kick her, right leg. Yep, half halt. Running away is not going to work. Yep. And haunches in. Bending. So I'm not interested in a lot of angle. I'm interested in bend, yeah? Right leg forward, left leg back for shoulder in. Not so much inside rein, Monica. Supple right rein, and back to haunches in. So if you can see that tongue flail and go right back into haunches in. And going from shoulder into haunches in is easy. Haunches into shoulder in takes a little bit of time. Half halt. Good. Not leaning behind her, but this is getting better, huh? Didn't do a very good shoulder in this way, I have to tell you.
Oh, I wasn't trying to.
Oh, okay. And then shoulder in. I still haven't seen a very good shoulder in. It has to be about your outside thigh and knee and your outside rein. So take what you have when you are in haunches in. Take that solidity that you have on that outside rein and then swing those shoulders in. That's counterflexed on purpose, I hope.
Yes.
Okay. Kicker. I see no bend. Either, I don't even know what you were doing there, but I saw no bend. Reins are really, really long. I think she's getting tired.
Yeah.
So I want to see a decent shoulder in.
Okay.
I want 30 degrees. I want both reins coming towards your inside hip. Twist your body to the right and look to the right. Kick her in the right armpit. Come on, you're looking down. Look in. Get her shoulder in. Shoulder in. Kick her in the right armpit. There. Kick her again. That's shoulder in. Okay?
Okay.
And look how much taller she is, yeah? And I think stretch her down. I don't want to kill her off. Right, a little haunches in right now. Her tongue's out. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. And then in time, we'll just bring her up and bring her together, yeah?
Yeah.
But those exercises work pretty dandy. I like that.
Okay, good.
Excellent.
Yeah, thank you, Jane.
Yeah, she's a little clever. A clever little girl. Says I'm long and I can put my body anywhere I want to. So you just have to keeping track of all of that.
Yeah. Like, it's a lot easier for me to manage her when, you know, she's more fit and I can ride her.
Yeah, she's pretty long.
Yeah,
She's really long right now, but she should be. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, just keep her like this for a little while.
Yeah, let her get stronger. And, but like I say, if she offers when you're doing this lateral work,
Yes.
like she came up in the shoulders and
Yes.
she came up in the withers, then sneak up on them.
Sneak up on it, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because she's not going to get stronger by just being long.
Okay.
So we let, I mean, you know, she'll get aerobically stronger.
Yeah.
But we've got to start getting her more and more on her butt.
Right. Okay. But the neck needs to be round. It can't just be out.
You'll see it on the video.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was like,
Stretched out. Yeah.
and it's like, that's
Not doing her any good.
That's like not having either hand on the end of the accordion. It's
yeah,
like the
just going
accordion's just
crazy.
somebody shoved it across the table. Right? She was not, because there was nothing to connect to, so it didn't matter what you did with the hind end, it just dribbled out her nose.
Right.
And she had no shape to her neck.
Okay.
None. Just
Okay.
like paper mache.
So we have to see this.
Those have to move.
Okay.
If you don't see muscles doing this, she's
Yeah.
not, your reins aren't short enough and she's not pushing into anything.
You know, I'm just kind of noticed as I'm looking at her, I think her, whoops, easy does, honey. I think her skeleton is bigger, you know, her shoulder over here is just bigger and it's creating a little bit of a optical thing that I think this shoulder's leaving. Because you know what I mean?
Well,
you were more like this shoulder.
Rib cage.
Yeah, interesting.
But what happens, think about it, because they're quadrupeds, if they push their rib cage in, this does go down. They don't stand up on it. It might not be out, but it's down.
Okay.
And both shoulders have to be the same height.
Right.
Square to the ground. So that's what you're feeling.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah, because I think that's why I keep too much left rein. So
Yeah.
I need to, you know, give more on that left rein.
She needs to be more alive on it.
Okay.
So do you.
Okay, great, awesome.
Yep,
Thank you
the
so much.
video is perfect for this. You'll
Great.
see a lot.
Yeah, super helpful.
This is
Thanks, John.
almost